can I talk about this time traveler?
Yes.
You gotta come back with me. Where? Back to the future.
Hey, Doc, you better back up. We don't have enough road to get up to 88.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Listen, there are plenty of crazy people every day who claim they're time travelers, okay? If you just walk around downtown Central, anytime you're going to run into a time traveler. Not really a time traveler, but a lot of crazy people are down there at Central. This guy, he's a little different than the crazy people out there. So just stay with me for a second, because this guy from Minnesota who says his name is Noah, he says he's traveled back from the year 2030.
Okay, if you have the opportunity to go into the future or go into the past, why would you just go back 10 years?
I don't know. Maybe
he go back to any time period.
What if he was coming back for to make to correct the wrongs?
And where is 10 years ago him?
Yeah, how does that work?
If he's from the future,
do you actually run into yourself?
Because if he's now gone viral and he's all over everything, don't you think the dude from the future would see? Wait. Hold on. Time travel's so tricky. The guy from the guy in the past, guy in the present.
Jenny's very complicated.
Is like watching television and sees himself and is like, "Oh snap, that's me." In 10 years?
Yeah.
I look great.
I look great. Yeah.
Don't you think he'd want to find you? So. He's from 10 years in the future?
Maybe there's all these different rules, man. We don't know. When
12
they actually,
years in the future,
when
it's
they,
2018?
You know what? When they create and invent time travel, when it happens, maybe there's all these rules that we have to follow.
Okay, but why isn't present self anywhere?
Because maybe he can't run into himself.
No, but I mean, okay.
Use your words, man.
If you came back from the future.
Use your words.
12 years ago, you were still in existence. How old is this guy? Like 35, 40 years old? So that means there's a 28-year-old version of him running around.
Yeah. What's your point, man?
Oh, my gosh. He's a liar!
You're a liar.
Where's younger self?
Why does it matter?
Okay.
Why does it matter?
Patrice says maybe he got rid of his present self. Isn't that impossible? Because by killing yourself in the past, you eliminate the possibility of time traveling in 2030. Therefore, you no longer exist.
Please, why do you have to complicate this?
I'm not complicating it.
Yeah, you are.
It's
you don't know the rules of time travel.
Fiction.
You don't know the rules of time travel.
Well, I know X-Men comic books as evidenced by my entire X-Men comic book sleeve, and there's a lot of time travel. Cable's my favorite comic book character ever, and he's from the future.
Jimmy Changa.
Wait, so if your future self is here in the present, I'm just saying.
Saying. This guy's from Minnesota.
Uh-huh.
Again, his name's Noah, and he traveled back from the year 2030. So, yeah, 12 years in the future. Here's the crazy thing. He passed a lie detector test.
No, that just means that those things are jicky.
Obviously, we know lie detector tests, they aren't 100%, but they're pretty accurate. Here's what he says is going to happen over the next decade. So spoiler alert to anybody out there.
Yeah, because this is 100% accurate.
Hey, he could be.
According
from the future,
to him,
bro.
no, I'm saying he passed this with 100% like, yeah, good job, you future guy, you.
He says President Trump will be reelected in 2020.
Uh-huh.
Bill Peterson.
Okay. Yeah, but I want to know who's the president after that. If he's from 12 years in the future, he happens to know who the next president is. Who's our next president, smart guy?
Let me get him on the phone real quick. Hold on. I think he's on the phone. Good morning. Hello?
Hi.
Oh, this isn't the time traveler.
No, it's not. I'm sorry.
Gosh.
Are you from
I'm
the
gonna
future?
punch my co-host.
No, I'm from this time.
Cool.
What do you think? Do you think this is legit? He passed a lie detector test.
Well, I just wanted to say, first of all, Steve, everyone knows that if you're going into the future, or you're coming back from the future, you can't see yourself because you'll break the time continuum.
Time-space
So
continuum.
everything
Thank
will
you.
break.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
so
know.
You can't see yourself.
I know you can't see yourself, but he's on national television saying he's from the future. So
what if that guy lost weight within 12 years?
Okay.
And he doesn't recognize himself.
Okay. Gosh.
I have a question for you, Steve-O.
Uh-huh. You're all sheep. You're all sheep.
If Steve-O from 12 years ago could fly into the future to present time now, and he saw your look, how would he react?
Stoked on them tats, man. He always wanted to.
I'm talking about your sweet, amazing...
What? Go ahead. Keep doting.
Yes?
What?
Your sweet protective eyewear? Have you seen his protective eyewear, guys?
You know what, guys?
He wears safety goggles every morning and it freaks me out.
Mock away.
It freaks me out because I'm just wondering,
Mock
is something
away.
going to blow up in our face and I
That's
just
fine.
don't know about it?
That's
Should
fine.
I get safety goggles? Because I think 12 years ago, Steve-O would see yourself in the future and go, that's a pretty futuristic
No,
look.
first of all, I wouldn't go 12 years. I've been married 15, okay?
Oh, Chrissy, hang up.
What? I'm
Turn
just
the radio
saying-
off.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love you, bye.
I'm just saying, if he's from the future and came back into the past, there's a current version of himself hanging out somewhere.
Yeah, and
where's
dog.
that guy?
He's there somewhere.
Where?
I don't know. Who cares? Who cares?
Patrice says maybe present him as John Doe in a coma, who wakes up in 2030 and is told everything and goes back to tell people what he missed while in the coma. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so this is some of the things that he says will happen in the future. President Trump will be reelected in 2020. Some forms of cancer are cured. Artificial intelligence becomes huge by 2021, and a device that looks like those Google glasses become popular. Look at your style. I mean, those are almost Google glasses.
These aren't Google glasses.
Those first stages, man. Bitcoin is much more common. Electric cars can go 600 miles on one charge. Phones keep getting bigger. Humans travel to Mars in 2028. And finally, time travel becomes possible in 2028, which is how he's here. Now, when you look at all these things that he says will happen, those don't seem like that doesn't seem crazy to me at all.
Okay, listen. Do you remember Back to the Future 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember when they went to the future because the kids, we got to do something about your crazy kids. And they go to the future and there's older Marty McFly and younger Marty McFly is there. Mm-hmm. There's two Marty McFlys. Where's the other Marty McFly? I'm just saying, dude.
Unbelievable.
Present him.
So you telling
would
me he
still
has
be here?
Yeah, no duh. Why is that so hard for you?
Because where is he?
He's here.
No, not that guy that just took the lie detector
I know.
test. That's
There's
freaking
two of them,
crazy.
Steve-O. There's two of them.
Yeah. So where's the other one?
I don't know. Maybe he's doing whatever he did 12 years ago.
And you don't think he saw himself on the news and was like, "Whoa, that's cray cray. I came back from the future. I'd love to be on the news to
Yeah,
prove
because
myself
everybody
right."
watches the news.
If future me came back in time and I saw myself on the news looking like a loon saying I was from the future and how crazy that is, I would show up and be like, "No, guys, I'm right. Because I'm me. Because that's me from the future."
Yeah, but hold on a second. Because he time traveled back, it hasn't happened yet, you dumb. You know what I'm saying?
No.
No.
Such an
if
idiot.
he's never done it yet, then it wouldn't have happened. If he hasn't time traveled back in time yet, if he hasn't done that yet, follow me. If he hasn't done that yet,
But
then
there would still be a 2018 version of himself in
not on the news
present.
until he went back in time, bro. You're so dumb with time travel,
Oh my
man.
God.
Good morning. What do you think? Do you think this guy's lying? Because he passed a lie detector test.
First off, let me say,
Thank you, Booty.
Steve-O, you need to get with it, bro.
No!
I mean, it totally makes sense, right?
Oh, totally.
Think of it.
It does.
Totally. Explain
if
it.
he hasn't come back in time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the event hasn't happened because he's from the future. So being from the future, coming back in time, he created another event. He wouldn't have known the event was created.
Exactly.
until he saw
Thank you,
himself.
Booty. Thank you.
No.
Why does he
Right?
complicate
So he
things
wouldn't
so
have
much?
What is he,
known
11?
to look-
So he's
what if-
11 years old? It's a 12-year-old boy because 11 years ago he didn't exist? Because he's not a child. He's a
We don't know
grown
his
man.
age. We don't know his age. Doesn't say.
We don't know his age. We don't know how future people age.
Yeah,
okay?
maybe he doesn't age. Maybe he's
He's from
You know what?
2030.
maybe he's coming back to
okay.
give himself a special serum that's going to keep him from not,
I hate you guys.
Whatever.
Okay, listen, guys. Go back in time to 2006. That was 12 years ago. How much different is the world really from 2006?
quite a bit. Donald Trump's our president.
That's literally it. Also, you make about 1/10 of what you used to make. So maybe you can go back in time and tell yourself not to be such an idiot on the edge so you can keep your job
That
and
is not
actually
how I got fired.
afford to live.
That is not how I got fired. And the mistakes we make are what make us great in the future.
Right. So why would future self want to come back and ruin it all?
I don't know, man. He's not opening up about this. I don't know the whole story, okay? Doesn't say why.
Thanks, Booty. Thank you.
But I do have audio of him taking the lie detector test. Now, you guys decide whether or not you think he's a crackpot.
Can you tell us for a 100% fact if you're telling the truth?
Yes, for 100% fact, I am telling the truth. I am not a liar. I am a time traveler from the year 2030.
Do you swear to God?
I swear to God.
It's inevitable that we're going to get a lot of feedback from this video of people saying that you're not telling the truth. And again, I don't want to give my opinion because I don't want to influence anybody who's watching this opinion. But what do you say to all the skeptics out there who don't believe what you're saying?
I can see where you guys are coming from, and I believe, you guys have a point. But, the reason why I keep arguing with you guys is, just eventually, maybe you guys might believe me. Maybe. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to get as much as people to, aware of the fact that, the government is lying to you.
All right. Now I don't believe you. After hearing the audio, I'm done with this guy. Do you swear to God?
Maybe it's because he's in 2030. He misunderstood the question because religion is wiped out by the disease known as technomonogana. And
Technogomanana?
yes, it's a real thing. And so he's like, whoa, he said God, and it invoked something in him because he's not used to hearing that because we're so fooled by science and by crazy technology like, I don't know, time travel that we don't believe in the existence anymore.
Okay, I'm done.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.